So, Avril Lavigne made headlines in the CCM world with her song Head Above Water. And I'm sure a lot of people have been staring at her like, what would her new album be like? And honestly, I didn't really grow up listening to Avril, but I know a little bit about her music. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not like a Christian album or whatever. It's the one song. It's a good song. And no one would really know what to expect from the whole album itself, you know? But I want to react to one of her songs. It's the song Warrior, which is the last song of the album, Head Above Water. So Head Above Water is the opening track, Warrior is the closing track. And just honestly, with many songs with the name Warrior, I kind of start thinking, you better surprise me because it better be good. I'm not saying that this song has no meaning whatsoever or anything like that. Obviously, it's one of the first songs she wrote, especially with the battle. I don't know if she still has it or is fighting it or got over it. I don't know that detail. So, it means something to her, and it's the last track of the album. When a song is the last track of the album, you better make it good. So, I hope it's good. So, I'm excited to give this a listen. Kind of liking the sound of it already.
I'll pick my battles cause I know I'm gonna win the war. I'm not rattled cause I shattered all of this before. Steadier than steel cause I'm ready with my shield and sword. Back on the saddle cause I gathered all my strength for more. And I won't bow, I won't break. No, I'm not afraid to do whatever it takes. I'll never bow, I'll never break. Cause I'm a warrior, I'll fight for my life like a soldier. All through the night and I won't give up. I will survive, I'm a that's why I'm alive. I will conquer time after time. I'll never falter. I will survive. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Like a Viking, I'll be fighting through the day and night. I'll be marching through the darkness till the morning light. Even when it's hard, I like the armor, you will see me shine. No, I won't stop and I won't drop until the victory's mine. And I won't bow, I won't break. No, I'm not afraid to do whatever it takes. I'll never bow, I'll never. Cause I'm a warrior, I'll fight for my life like a soldier. All through the night and I won't give up. I will survive, I'm a warrior. And I'm stronger, that's why I'm alive. I will conquer time after time. I'll never falter, I will survive, I'm a warrior. Oh, you can't shoot me down. You can't stop me now. I've got a whole
Darn.
army. Oh, you try to break me down. You try to take me out. You can't cut or scar me. Warrior, I'll fight for my life like a soldier. All through the night and I won't give up. I will survive. I'm a warrior. And I'm stronger. That's why I'm alive. I will conquer. Time after time, I'll never falter. I will survive. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior.
It was very interesting the way that they decided to produce this, that they chose to not go overboard, and I'm thankful for that. I was kind of expecting like big lush synths or whatever in the chorus or something, but they kind of chose to not do it. Like there was a drum beat during the chorus, and I could do without it. It's kind of a little more prominence to her voice. I did appreciate that. Lyrically, it's not that bad. It doesn't feel too cliche. There's obviously aspects of it. It's kind of like, I've heard this before, but it kind of just, especially just the way it was produced, it kind of feels a little more authentic. Like, yeah, you could probably tell me, hey, it is kind of cliche. Maybe, yeah, maybe. But I'm just saying, when you have passion in your voice, get distracted and forget the lyrics. What? I mean, I can look at the lyrics, like, first phrase of the second verse, like a Viking. Okay, that just doesn't sit too well with me. That just feels weird. Like a Viking. And then, of course, the line, I got a whole army. Yee. I wonder how many Christians are actually gonna, like, pick up this album. Okay, Head Above Water is such a good song. I'm gonna buy the album. And then they buy it, and like, this is the last song on the album, so I wonder if there's, like, something else they'd be freaked out before this. I mean, there's a song called I Fell in Love with the Devil, which I read the chorus, and it seems like an interesting song. I wonder if any Christians will listen to this album thinking it's going to be like a Christian album, and they'll be offended by some of these things. I don't want to get into it right now, but I do feel like cussing is inappropriate and overbearing. Here it kind of feels like a filler syllable, and I can't think of a word at the moment to fill in its place by kind of get what it's coming from. I don't want to stand too much in the way of someone's songwriting choices, but it wasn't the most original song in the world. I'll never bow, I'll never break, like a Viking. I appreciate the song because I know the background of it, right? It helps you appreciate a song. I also find the first line very interesting. I'll pick my battles because I know I'm gonna win the war. Avril Lavigne says she's a Christian. I am not going to give my opinion on that. That is between her and God. We as Christians believe that Jesus comes down and wins the war, so we say as Christians, we've won the war. I'll pick my battles because I know I'm gonna win the war. Because, like, there are times throughout your lives where, like, maybe there'll be some situations happening at the same time, or, like, there's something that could, like, distract you from your main purpose. I don't have a lot of time in life, so I'm not get into that, you know? I just find the concept interesting of us that, since we know we've already won the war, does that give people motivation to fight? I think it should. There are some people who will be tempted, maybe, okay, because I'm going to win the war, I guess I don't have to do anything. But we as humans want to know the future. And this is like, I'm in that position where I wish I knew things about the future. So knowing that the war is won is comforting. That I'm not fighting the war in vain. But I must fight because I'm on the team and I must be a team player. Just a couple random thoughts about that. I think I like talking about what I think of songs, right? That's why you're watching me, because you like watching me talk about stuff like that. Anyways, those are my thoughts. It's a fun song. I definitely appreciate most for the production choices. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good rest of the day, and God bless.